Good afternoon guys, it's Jenny here from Just Jenny Journaling. Welcome back to my channel. Just a quick flip through this afternoon of two mini journals I've been working on for a while. Alice in Wonderland themed mini journals. And I've done, just going to do a flip through. I've done two. One's sort of more blue themed, to go with the cover of this vintage book that I had in my stash, and from the same series of books there was this one which has the black and off-white cover. So I've themed the tone of the books, both Alice in Wonderland themed, but I've done them to match each colourway. So I'll just basically flip through them one by one. I made some handmade ephemera to pop in them, and there's loads, so I might actually have to take some of the ephemera out to post, but anyway, I wanted to keep them in and show you the extras as well, just so you can see where they'll be placed. So both books they're both the same size, and they measure about 11 centimeters wide, and they are just under 18 centimeters long. They have one signature, and and it has sort of 62 pages. They both have 62 pages. That's 124 sides, both sides, plus the additional journaling cards and bits and pieces that I've popped in too. So as you can see, I've used some of the Alice in Wonderland themed playing cards to decoupage onto the front. I've popped some lace on, which I think is absolutely gorgeous. I love this lace. It's not vintage, by the way, and it's tied with black rickrack and back lace. Again, it's not vintage but beautiful. And the basic dangle is a conglomeration of different necklaces that I had in my stash, and I've added pieces on that I thought just went so nicely with the whole thing. And they're removable, so they're on a teardrop paper clip that you can move if you like. And so that's it. If you can see the Alice sitting there, I think that's gorgeous. Anyway, so let's go straight in. And I've done I'll show you the ephemera separately. So to start off, I've actually done lace front, I think it's front and back, the full lace sort of pocket. And basically this has, what have I got here? So that's a little pretty card really, and this is from the actual pages from the book that I've used. And on the back I've just done some tea dyed paper, and I just did some stamping, a little bit of stamping, and then I just added some of the tea dyed playing cards as well. They're interspersed throughout the book, throughout the journal. Front and back I did this little collage onto some scrapbook paper, and I had the little watch sort of piece. What are they called? I can't remember what they're called anyway. And I just popped it on there, and I collaged it on with a cheeky little picture of the Cheshire Cat and some of the lace. And on the back you can see, I don't think you can see on the back there, you've got the picture, the other side of the picture where Alice is looking up at the cat, and it's got the lace on. And let's have a look at the back here as well. So we've got a little I did some pages, envelopes out of the book pages, and I just popped a couple of little bits and pieces in there. Okay, so there's that. And this is from some scrapbook paper that I picked up locally, and I just popped it onto a bit of black card and collage that on there. And that's the other, I think it's the other part of that, so I kind of did it that way. Yeah, kind of did it that. And that's got some scrapbook paper on the back with the rickrack. So just journal as you will. They're really fun to do actually. And I really like the idea of the black, white and red, or cream. So just going in, I did another card here. And if you can see, just a bit of collage there, and a vintage postage stamp as well. And interspersed throughout, I've got some of the, is that still in frame? Let's move it down a little bit. I picked up some stickers of postage cards, as postage stamps, Alice in Wonderland themed ones, and you'll see those interspersed throughout too. A little stamp there that says time for tea, like a tea splat. I thought that was fun. This is from a stamp collector's book. This paper, as well as some tea dyed, and this is from like a little recipe folder. I just popped it in, tea dyed it. Scrapbook paper, and I basically popped some, just made a little, let me see here. There you go. I thought it'd be quite peaceful, guys, initially to film outside in the garden, because it's nice to hear the birds and everything, but as you can hear, all the aircraft are out as well. So anyway, that pops in there like so, and you have that, and I just pop that with a little bit of washi, and I will pop that on the side there like so. I might have to, because I'm not rushing, I might do the flip through separately. Okay, I wanted to do them both together, but I'll do them on separate videos. Okay, so a little bit of stamping, a little bit of scrapbook paper, vintage music paper. I've just done some of these flip ups. I think they're quite natty, unless I've glued it down, of course, where you can do some invisible or secret journaling. A little bit from a vintage, what's the word, dictionary that I have, and I thought that was fun to add in. A different stamp collecting book, papers from that, and this is from my vintage china, what to collect around the junk shops. I thought that looked really nice in there with the teapots and teacups and things. First of my stamps, I think. Oh no, actually not on the first of my stamps, but I thought that looked really pretty. So I've just stamped that, and in both, it's in both of the journals. So it's like for the afternoon tea kind of theme. So plenty of room for journaling, but lots of interesting bits as well. Bits and pieces to look at. This was another one of the, I think I did this on, did I do this on camera? I can't remember this one. But anyway, little journaling card, and if you can see, there's the little sticker of the Alice in Wonderland themed postage stamp. Just got some rickrack around it. There's one of those in there. I think it sits quite nicely, doesn't it? It's the other side of the stamp book, and I thought I'd leave that in. It's just they had little pictures of the themes of the stamps in the book. It's all about locomotives, in case you hadn't guessed, but I thought it looked quite nice. Scrapbook paper. The other side of that scrapbook paper with the Mad Hatter. This little pocket. This little pocket, it's just got a little cut down playing card. It's always 6 o'clock. Again, a little time for tea splat, which I think was fun. It's a little castle I thought looked quite interesting, and that was just from that dictionary. I just thought it looked nice in there. And then here I just put a little Edith Holden page in with the poppies. I thought the red looked nice, and the little glass beads on the centre, tied in a little bow. the side of the Edith Holden, the other side of the dictionary page, which I've just stamped some stopwatches on. What's on that one? You've got your Mad Hatter card in there, which I think is quite fun. The side that's scrapbook paper, and the stamp of a key. That's one of my stamp from my stash. There you go, like that tea dyeing. And on some of these, I've made loads, but it doesn't all fit without really making the journal quite an alligator mouth. So I've popped some on the side, but I've just popped some of these in. I love the papers. I love the way they look, and you can move them about. That's the idea. It's not set in stone. And this is a little envelope. I don't think I popped anything in, did I? I didn't pop anything in, but that's the little envelope which you can pop things in and place it where you like. Thought that was fun. Made from the original book pages. These are there you go. So there's, yes, it's these swirly rounded paper clips I've added to this one. Just thought it looked quite nice. And decided to put a little bit of floral stamping. I liked that. I liked it on the grid there. And balanced it out. Other side of the page about from the vintage china book. Just love it. These are coffee pots, I think, but they're just, and that's a teapot. I tell a lie. Cauliflower teapot. And a pineapple hot water jug. Well, who knew? It's what everyone needs in one's kitchen, methinks. And castanets, as you can see, it's to do with sea. Vintage music paper. And again, just pop that in like that. And that goes across like so. Just a little tiny bit of that, of some washi. I thought it looked quite pretty there. And looking a bit miserable there, but I tucked her in. I thought she could sit quite nicely in there. Some, what's the word? Scrapbook paper. And again, you have, unless I've glued it down, might well have done, no. Just a little bit of room for journaling there as well. Went a bit mad with the teapot and tea splat stamping there. I thought it'd be fun. There you go. And so here, if I just pop that, I don't know if I've got anything on it. Oh, no, I did. I popped the little teapots in there. I'll pop the teapots in there over the stamp page, but I said they're movable, which is quite nice. Take them all out if you like, put them somewhere else. Okay, so that's that. And it's tied together. It's tied with the lace and the rickrack. And I've just on the side popped here just a couple of the bits that I didn't pop in the journal, but you can keep and pop in if you like, or put into something else. Another little of the oh, what's the word, book page envelope. I made it that sort of size, but I think it's almost traveller's notebook size. You could pop it in. Just another one of these little cards, little journaling card. And as you can see there again, I made it into a little postcard, and I've got the Alice in Wonderland themed sticker stamp on it. And this one was just a bit of a collage really, with the book page, scrapbook paper as well, and a stamp. I think that's Humpty Dumpty. It's Humpty Dumpty, and that goes on the back. And what's this one? Oh, it's a similar one. It's a similar one again. I think I did this in the last video last week. I popped them together, so I hope you can see that. A little stamp on there, which is quite pretty. So you know what, guys, I think only because it takes ages for the you know, if the video gets a bit too long, it takes ages to upload. So I'm going to leave that there, and I'll do the blue one separately. So this is the Alice themed journal, Alice in Wonderland themed journal in black, white and red. Okay, should be on my Etsy, although a couple of people have actually expressed interest already. Yes, should be on Etsy. One of them at least will be available for sale. I think people have kept a close eye, so check on Etsy or message me, see if it's still available. What have I done here? And that's it. I will be doing the next one. Then I will do is the Alice in Blue. That'll be the next flip through. And in case you just don't, you just wanted to have a look at the red one and not the blue one, just to let you know that these little lovelies, little florals, are in the studio at the moment. Should be ready within the next couple of days. Floral based journals, and this is my little Daphne's diary one that I'm doing. They'll be available in the next few days, so keep an eye. So thank you for joining me. If you haven't subscribed already and you like what you see, please do hit the like button and subscribe button with a little bell, and it will tell you whenever I've posted a new video. But if not, thank you for stopping by. Take care, guys. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye.